Good morning, everybody, and happy snow day. I love how Niz called it some places that were overachieving with the amount of snow they're getting.
Yeah, they're all going to be doing snow and tell today.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I was up early with members of my crew shoveling this morning and walking my dog, and I just decided to share this picture with you, Tiff, because I wanted to make a point about snow days.
Aww.
There's Zeke and me braving the blizzard.
Cute.
So my oldest daughter had to work super early, so we were up, I don't know, 5 o'clock shoveling. And as we're shoveling, she's like, I love shoveling. It's so fun. And my dog loves being in the snow. And my aunt just took a video in Phoenix on her horse farm because they never get snow. And they actually had snow that was sticking to the ground. And she sent this video like a kid in a candy store. And I was just thinking about the fact that if you're safe, and I'm not talking about, dangerous roads and things like that, but if you're safe, I think sometimes we have to adjust our attitude a little bit, or maybe I do, to embrace this weather that we get every year.
Yeah, we choose to live here, right?
Yep.
So it's like they call it cognitive dissonance, right? You've got to at some point change one thing. Either you're going to learn to like it or you're going to move. It's one or the other.
Yeah.
So I think snow is beautiful. I mean, obviously I'm looking at it from my window today. So I'm like, wow, it's so pretty out there. It's white. It looks fluffy. It looks so pretty. But yeah, I'm not out shoveling it right now.
Right. It is a fluffy snow, though, and I love it, too. So try to enjoy it today if you can, because we got to live with it.
Is it sticky? Is it snowman weather, Mall, or no?
It was more fluffy, but I think because of the changing weather, I'm sure by now it's sticky mode. So you could probably huck some snowballs.
All right,
Make
I'm
a
into
snowman. That. Yeah, it's fun. Okay, so I wanted to talk about some healthy food trends because Real Simple Magazine did something on some of them to try and some to avoid. And, superfoods have been all the rage. And they're saying, but before you head out and buy a Peloton bike, although they say that would change your life because they're fantastic, or buying those adaptogens and all the buzzwords, they say people forget a couple things. One is eating for physical as well as mental well-being, because there are now foods, Tiff, that they say are, they're phytochemicals, minerals, but they help with things like anxiety, depression, and stress. So if you look up lists of foods, you can really not only improve your physical health, your gut health, but also your mental health. They also say a big trend is family meals because everyone's home, and they say very few trends are as healthy and positive as that one. Kids are more likely to obey rules, less likely to have anxiety and depression, but they also say have more variety, and usually a food can be even healthier if you're doing it at the meal table. And then they say there are a few to avoid. So one of the things they said is processed plant-based meats. It might be good for the environment, they say, because of processing meat is bad, but they say you're going to get a lot more sodium, fat, sugar, and that kind of stuff. And then they also say those coffee flavorings that are so popular now, those are loaded sometimes with unhealthy fats, calories, and sugar.
They just taste fake now, too. That's the thing. I mean, one of the things I noticed in life is because for so long, everybody cut out fats, right? That we were told fat was bad. And now we know fat's not bad, especially good, healthy fat. And I'll tell you what, when you add in more good, healthy fats and more of it, I feel like your brain wakes up again. So for years, I think that was a big problem.
Yeah, and good, healthy fats are so satiating. You don't even have to eat as much.
Avocados, almonds, oils, all those things.
100%. Okay, so I got to move on real quick to annoying office jargon. Do you know
Please do.
Okay, yeah, right. Do you remember the one phrase I can't stand hearing around the halls?
Yeah, it's living the dream.
Yeah, when you say to people, how you doing? People are like, living the dream. But they said there was a survey, and the most annoying phrase, the most overused phrase in the work front, 13% of workers say it's circle back. Because what they say is it's like you have a meeting and you can't make a decision or get to any point or accomplish what's on your agenda. So you say, let's circle back. But other ones that made the list were think outside the box and game changer. The other one is run it up the flagpole. Our producer, Katie, hates break the bank.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was going to be like at the end of the day, because a lot of people say that to close conversation. Yeah.
So let's circle back, Tiff, on our sound off a little bit later in the show, if you want to.
Sounds good.
We posted this on Facebook.
Because at the end of the day, you gotta sound off.
That's right. And then you got to run it up the flagpole, make sure your boss is okay with the expressions. So
these responses are going to be game changers.
See, we got it. What overused expression really annoys you? We want you to sound off on this snow day because I'm still wearing my snow boots. Okay.
There you go. Put your money in the snowbank.
I won't break the bank. All right.